slaps down here.
Yeah.
Right? She told me, her friend told me that baseball stadium, when they have opening day down there,
opening day is fun. You guys should come to that one.
Oh, we will.
Definitely.
And it's on a Friday. They've been doing it on Fridays, which is helpful because people can take like a half a day and then come. Sometimes it used to be, I think, on Tuesdays. So it's just like a middle of the week, and do we want the beamer lights on?
Nah, I mean it'd be okay. Nick's running the camera.
I guess you can turn it on and see what Nick thinks. Like, does that help or hurt? Okay, we'll take it. Or do we want it? Okay.
Should I be busy during like some wildlife season too?
Yeah, now we're official. Good, now I'm even more nervous. Now I got actual lights on me.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
What y'all got today, Nick? What y'all got today? Yeah, guys.
I got an interesting lineup, too. Like, this shit's fire. I'm the Ravens, Steelers, Falcons, Broncos, Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, Chargers, Texans, and Cowboys. That's, you know what I'm saying? So my stuff, you watch a lot of sports too, right? So we're gonna talk about the Mike Tyson fight. What's good, everybody? I'm Neal, Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel. We are down at Cock and Bull with Miss Sarah. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful establishment sponsored by Divine Printing. I always forget to say that. So I gotta show some love to Miss Karen at Divine Printing on Monroe Street. You guys check her out for making apparels, for hoodies, t-shirts, banners, whatever you want, she does it. Like I said, I got a big worm down the corner. What's up, Worm?
What's happening? What's happening?
Man,
It's
you
a nice
already know,
place,
man.
man.
Absolutely,
Real
man. You know
nice.
it's good.
You need to come check it out.
Yeah,
Happy to have you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for inviting us. Yeah.
Absolutely. So the young lady in the middle of me, you know what I'm saying, to the right of me is Miss Sarah. She runs Cock and Bull. She's had this establishment for 13 years. Her father ran it first, and then she kind of just slid in and took over for her dad, which was a good thing. And so why don't you give us a little history about Cock and Bull?
Well, so like you said, we'll be going on 13 years in June, this June. The name come from, everyone always asks how did we get the name Cock and Bull, right?
Yeah,
So my
please.
dad actually got the idea he was traveling around, and the Cock and Bull story means kind of a place where you can go and bullshit around, have a good time. So that's kind of like what our name means. Like, it's a very casual, inviting place where come bullshit, have a good time, like a local neighborhood bar is kind of the theme that we're going for. So that's kind of where the name stemmed from.
Okay. That's what's up.
And I think I told you our unique thing is our 34 taps we've got. So all of our draft beers are always changing. So we've got one of the most taps in the area. So I really focus on switching those up weekly, daily, and just kind of getting people to come in and taste all the different beers. And
So what's your most popular beer on tap? What do most of the people get?
That's a good question. I mean, the most common probably would be, Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, your common stuff. But it depends on the season. Like right now, everyone's into the browns and the lagers and the darker Christmas beers. Yeah. But in the springtime, you want your summer shandies, you want your zombie killer meads, sours. So it kind of depends on like what season you're in.
Right.
Kind of where people's taste buds go to. You know what I mean? So we just got over all the pumpkin. Caramel apple beers, for Halloween.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so now we're transitioning kind of into all the Christmas beers, Great Lakes Christmas Ale. We've been putting all that stuff on. So those are selling quick. That's the problem. They go so quick. By the time Christmas comes around, you don't have it left. Everyone wants a Christmas beer on Christmas Day. It's like, those have been gone. Sorry.
I noticed that when I came down here Thursday, when I got to talk to you a little bit and everything. I see you had the vendor come in and we were trying the IPA beers and stuff like that, which was mad. I was sampling it. It was pretty. So does that happen like a lot? Weekly, you guys do that, bring different guys in and stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay.
So Yeah, who you met is normally they're called like ride-alongs for the day.
Okay.
My reps will have a different like brewery with them. So they'll
Okay.
come in like, so I think when you were here it was the ciders, right? Or,
Yeah.
And we tried.
It was
The
different.
Untitled aren't. Yeah, we tried an IPA, the stout. We tried a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We were mixing some
She
stuff
was
on Thursday.
very generous. She said, "Come on, have a drink with us."
Yeah.
So like I said, I mean, one thing I can say about this establishment, I've been in some great establishments. This establishment right here, I like the outside. You got the outside patio, inside patio type thing. A lot of TVs down here, and you guys got the NFL ticket, which a lot of places don't have.
Really?
And that's a great thing. But the most important thing I've seen that I like about this establishment, that you have a woman running. I like it. And when I was talking to some of your bartenders, they were saying that how you're a different type of boss, which is it's unique, which is great. That you're not one of them rude bosses. You're like one of them people that I'm gonna work with you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm your friend, but I'm still gonna hold you accountable. But you guys have a real great relationship. And she was telling me a story. She moved back from Texas, and how you just said, "Come on," and that's so. She told me a lot of history about you guys, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I've known her for a while. As soon as she messaged me, I said, "Okay, I got a spot. Come back, girl."
Opening day,
Come
she
back.
showed up. That's great.
Yeah.
You looking for some part-time people?
Yeah.
I need a second job.
Yeah,
Right
come on
now.
now. Yeah, we're always looking. We're always.
I
looking.
ain't got no skills, but hey, I'm a fast learner though.
You
And
be
you
a
guys
bouncer
Let's go.
for the walleye games and stuff.
So your menu is crazy. I love the menu. Like I said, I've been here personally a couple times with my man John. We had that Philly cheesesteak. Oh my God, it was so good. And so, like, you guys got to understand, this establishment has been here for a long time. You guys got to come down and see that. If you ain't never been here, or if you've been here, whatever, come check it out. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna be disappointed. So,
I'll definitely be back.
and you guys see this.
We're getting you some nachos.
See,
Yeah.
Worm about to get some
We're gonna get you
nachos.
nachos
Worm and Nick like to smash. Ain't no wrong with it. They are the
I'm
test
gonna need a job
tasters.
before I leave.
Right. But you guys see on the table, we got the little mini helmet. She's a
That's
big
nice,
die-hard fan, Browns fan. You know, shout out to Mr. Brown because I wish he would be here because
Yeah, me too.
they would have a great conversation.
Yeah.
But she's a die-hard fan, which is great.
We are the Browns backer bar too.
Okay, I got a question.
We're an official location.
Yaps. I like that.
Official
Yeah.
location
No
for
doubt,
the
no
You're a
Browns
big
doubt.
Browns fan. What's going on with your Browns? Like,
Here.
what's your intake on it?
Well, we
I already know it is intake.
We discussed it on
We've been
Thursday.
talking about it a few times. I mean, I am glad to see the quarterback change. I mean, I was kind of pulling for it.
Yeah.
Last season in general too. This whole season, I didn't know that he was going to come back and be Watson. As you know, but be some all-star. I wasn't
Right.
sure. But yeah, I feel like the team camaraderie is just lacking, or not even really there.
like it ain't no
Like
team
it's not.
chemistry
Yeah,
or
because there's
something
just so
like
much going on, and it's unfortunate because
Absolutely.
we had, if you will, stacked team, or we were getting there,
Right.
and I think everyone felt pretty good about the Browns, even when we picked up Flacco, and I mean, look at us go.
Right.
And it's tough. I feel like the higher ups make very strange decisions sometimes.
We
Where it's like, wait, we had a good thing going. Can't we just keep it going? And I know we talked about you so well, $350 million. You said, well, that's an expensive mistake.
I mean-
because it's like
Wait,
you
but
just
that's
got,
what they pay Watson?
They paid Watson. It was like 4 years. Something like it was ridiculous. I can't remember, like 290 something.
I feel like that was
something
a bad
crazy.
idea from the jump because look at his legal situation he was dealing with before he got over there.
We could sum it like this: is the Browns, like I told her, they are where they are.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's get into these notes real quick.
Yeah.
I need you guys' opinion on these things.
Okay, yeah.
So the first thing we're going to tap into is Michael Parsons calling out Mike McCarthy, saying, he was kind of disrespecting Mike McCarthy, saying Mike McCarthy can come and go as he wants, but the guys that's been there, saying he wants to win the Super Bowl for them, try to get a ring for them. Mike McCarthy can leave when he comes. He was kind of he said he wasn't taking shots, but he was kind of taking shots at him.
It was like a low blow. Like,
It really was, and let's be honest. The Cowboys this year is just
trash.
yeah.
I said it for you.
Yeah.
Trash.
It's just trash. That's
All
what
my
They
Cowboys
make me feel
fans.
better about the Browns.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
someone, yeah.
But I just feel like
Join
Cowboys
the
did.
club.
Right.
I just feel like the Cowboys did the same thing the Browns did. You paid
Yeah.
all this money to this quarterback, and now look, he hurt for the season again.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
They're
Absolutely.
stirring around trying to figure out. Yeah.
Now Dak practice is going. Dak's out. You got another guy coming in, and
He ain't no better.
they got a lot. They got a lot of problems. They ain't got a running game, so it's just a bad situation.
Yeah.
So, okay, the quarterback for the Bears. I don't know why he's struggling this year. Well, I can say I know why he's struggling, but Caleb Williams. Me and Nick talked about this before. Worm, like I said, I'm gonna hit it. Started off. I feel like the Bears went and got this quarterback. First of all, Justin Field and him were the same person. I would have kept Justin Field.
Yeah.
Why would you get rid of Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
He's a rookie. He's a rookie. Justin Fields was actually doing well, and he had
No line.
really no line, really one receiver, no tight end, no running back.
And he still make things
Now
happen.
you went and got Caleb Williams out of USC, bring him there, give him a full line, and then next thing you know, he's struggling. Now he's a rookie.
How is he struggling?
I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of interceptions.
But
Play calling's messed up. What do you think?
I mean, when you've got a good thing going, I mean, it's tough. I mean, it is straight. I mean, it's back to the Browns again. You know?
We're gonna say this all
you know,
day.
And everything that, it comes back to that.
It comes
But,
right
you know,
back
it's
to
like
it.
when you have a good thing going, it's like sometimes the fans and everyone else don't understand why we're making why
you
we're making changes.
Yes.
And it's frustrating as a fan or as a Bears fan, even, you know what I mean, to have a good thing going, or even watching Flacco come and fill in and get us to the playoffs and as far as we went, and then just no, we're done with you.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
And that's kind of what they did with with Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And good for him because he went to the Steelers. But
I always said that too. Like my bad, you cut
no,
you off, bro.
you're good. Go ahead.
But I always
Go ahead.
said that when they got rid of Justin Field, that's the biggest mistake they done.
Yeah.
I would say that. I would
You know what I'm saying? That was a big mistake because first of all, yeah, I would still took the rookie, but at the same time, he could have learned off of Justin Field. Just how Justin Field learned off of
Absolutely.
Good
what's his
analogy.
name?
Good.
You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
That's a really
Justin
good
Field
point.
been in there what 2 years now, 3
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You bring this rookie in, he don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Justin Field when he came in, he had no line. Like you said, one receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's still making things happen. But you got another guy who comes in who has a line, has receivers, but
Right.
still ain't getting no better. Like, make it make sense to us.
I think this is the biggest problem too, and you can elaborate too. Back to the Browns. When you get drafted, you always have a mentor there. okay?
Exactly.
And that's what's happening right now. A lot of these teams don't have a mentor or quarterback there. A person there's got knowledge that's been there for them. For instance, like Joe Flacco being at the Ravens, and then when they brought in somebody else, you mentor these young guys because they come in, you throw them in the fire, and you kill their confidence so bad. And that's what's kind of going on with the Browns and kind of going on with Dallas. A lot of these teams right now, they're having these guys coming off the from college, top prospects. They killed it in college, but NFL and college is two different levels.
Right.
And you're killing their confidence so bad. So that's why I think he's struggling a lot. He don't have nobody there that can actually groom him. Let him sit behind a veteran quarterback.
He's fending for himself now.
Exactly. Right.
Learn,
Right.
buddy.
You throw him
Get
in
out there.
different coordinators. Same thing with the Browns. They've
Yeah.
had so many different quarterbacks since 2000, like 40-something different quarterbacks.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
sad
ridiculous.
situation, and that's kind of where a lot of these franchises are going. Me, as personally, with Chicago, you got to get rid of the coach. I hate to say that, but you got to get rid of the coach. He's going to kill this.
I ain't gonna say just get rid of the coach. You need to look in the management
Scrap it.
position too. Because,
Scrap
yeah, you gotta look at the management too. Like, come on, what is y'all doing?
Right, it stems,
You know what
it
I'm
stems
saying?
from
Absolutely.
and it goes down.
Like, not only
So,
just the
yeah.
coach, look at the manager, look
Yeah.
at hell, even the owner. Like, dude,
Yeah,
what is you
exactly.
thinking about?
Yeah.
Jerry Jones has a lot to do with that with the Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Jerry Jones since 1989.
He need to retire.
Yeah.
So
That's how long.
1989?
Yeah. So,
Oh man.
yeah, 1989, I believe.
my question to y'all now is the Chiefs and the Lions the best team in the NFL right now? Sarah?
I was thinking about that this morning, and I was wondering if you were gonna ask me who I thought
absolutely.
would maybe make it to the Super Bowl or who the top two, and that is, I've got a theory though about the Chiefs. But yes, I think those are the two I would pick. I think in my head I'm thinking just very along the lines here of this Taylor Swift thing. I think conspiracy-wise they need it. I think they push the Chiefs to get as far as they can go.
Absolutely.
Because she's getting so
Absolutely.
much money for the NFL right now. The girls that normally don't watch football just watch to see where her outfit is.
Exactly.
I mean,
Oh my
at this
God.
point, I'm watching. I'm like, where is she? Is she there? Like, what she got on today? Like, I'm getting roped in.
Yeah.
So, yes, I do think they're a good team, but I reminds me kind of like college with Alabama.
No,
Too recent.
Please,
Where it's just
elaborate,
like,
please.
you just kind of get pushed in. You know what I mean? Like that's
get
just
suckered
like,
in, yeah.
You make it. So I do feel like Taylor's got a little bit to do with the Chiefs thing.
No,
but I would pick.
I agree
I
with
would
you.
pick. I would
I
pick
agree.
the
I
Dallas
like
and
that,
the
Sarah,
Chiefs,
because
yeah.
you know
Or
what?
The
You're
Cow-
right.
or, the Lions and the Chiefs. Yes, yeah.
Worm, what do you think? Lions and Chiefs, best team in the NFL right now?
I'll say so, yeah, because the simple fact is, I don't know. I'll keep saying Nick might agree. I can see the Lions going all the way this year.
That would be great.
Here's my thing about it is, Nick, You're my guy, man. The Lions are terrific this year.
Yeah.
It starts with the coach. Actually, it starts up top. And then I'm going to say this right now. They went and got Goff. He fits that trend. You would think he's from Detroit.
Right.
He fits that glue. Like, he's that gritty, that grimy. I love it. It's just, they got good receivers, good running. They got dual threat running back. I don't care for the Chiefs. We should have beat them a couple weeks ago. We lost. But I'm going to leave it alone because I'm not going to get upset about it. But I will
Hey,
say.
I got some paper towels over there. Neal might need it.
I was real upset.
need
But
tissues,
I'm definitely going to do that. But before I switch over, Nick, you tell me, what do you think? Lions, Chiefs, best team in the NFL?
Yeah, I'd say easily those two. The Chiefs, I mean, they're a championship team because they always find a way to win, regardless of how they do it. Usually it's been their offense. Their offense has looked pretty lackluster this year, so now it's been their defense. Their defense has stepped up.
Sure.
Allowed their offense time to get in rhythm and find points at the end of the game. Same thing with the Lions last week. Usually they're an offensive-minded team.
Yes.
Last week their offense was not in rhythm. They couldn't get it together. But their defense, complete shutout in the second half of the Houston Texans.
Yes.
Allowed their offense to get in rhythm in the fourth quarter, and they find ways to win, and that's what championship teams do. They find ways to win, even when they're not clicking on all cylinders. So, yeah, I do think it's those two. In the AFC, I would say underneath the Chiefs would be the Ravens, Bills. I would say those two teams are definitely up there. And then in the NFC, I would think the Eagles right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, sir.
Eagles, yeah.
Even though the Lions is our division, I don't want to say, but yeah, they alright. Even though they whooped us and all, but yeah, alright.
So, I got another good question for you, Sarah.
Okay.
Since, I'm very impressed. I'm not saying that you didn't know your stuff, but you do. So,
Some stuff.
the Cowboys.
What's the next question? I don't know. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I don't know.
All right. Well, this is a good question for you and Worm.
Okay.
So, should the Cowboys tank and get Coach Prime and get his son from Colorado?
My bad.
I need a woman's perspective on this. All to the Cowboy fans out there, I'm not picking on you guys today, but I'm getting a woman's perspective. What do you think they should go get Deion Sanders and his son next year?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Give me a reason why.
Well, I don't think it would hurt at this point.
Good answer.
I feel like, and like back to the, Jerry's been there forever, so maybe it is just like, maybe they need a little bit of change, or maybe and that'll get viewers and people and fans.
He's made a tradition. He's turned Colorado
and
around.
maybe the hype could be there.
He played for him. He won a Super Bowl with him. Worm. Seriously,
You coming up with these questions, bro.
Hey, I do my homework. Because you gotta know.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that question.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It caught me off guard, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, and I have to go first.
Thank you, Well, yeah, I ain't think about all that. But honestly, Deion and his son, Cowboys, yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
You get rid of Jerry Jones, and yeah, Deion can turn that whole thing around like he did, like you said. Because when you think about it, what's that one school he played coach for he went to Colorado?
That was Jackson State.
He did good in Jackson.
Yeah. He did good in Boulder, too.
He did good at Colorado. And then, I don't know if y'all know this, but like a couple years ago when he did that biography over there on how he started the school up, and they came out pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna see one. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let him do it.
Right.
Because I guarantee he'll turn the Cowboys around.
Okay. I like
Get a
that.
lot of attention and people's interest in the fan base.
Yeah, and then he can recruit the team like he wants to, like he did in all them schools he did. You know, see, like you said, the man been in the game for how many years? He know the game in and out. You know what I mean? And then he got a son on the backhand too. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
What do I think? Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. I like the questions asked me. So, what do I think?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like you said, it can't hurt.
Yeah.
But I think Jerry Jones would listen to Deion Sanders, number one. I think he would respect Deion and would let Deion just, because that's the whole problem right now with Jerry Jones. He's got his hands in everything. You see him after they lose a game, he's talking. He's the first one to talk before anybody else. So I really think if you brought Deion there, it can't hurt. But
You said he'll let Deion run.
I think he'll let Deion do it and just kind of sit back and he'll kind of take a little pressure off him. Because Deion, he's prime time.
Right.
And he's a great coach, and I think people will listen to him. So
yeah, and then Deion can bring in the right coaches he wants to bring
Exactly.
in too.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
Can't hurt.
He's
Can't
got a
hurt.
lot of connections out here. You know what I mean? He got a lot of
Oh
respect
yeah, like
from
I was gonna say respect
Cowboys,
for
they
sure.
need a spark.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little flame.
Okay, so now listen, this is probably one of my best questions. I was really working hard on this question. Which fan base should be the most frustrated? The Bears, the Jets, or the Cowboys? I'll start it. I'll give you guys a break. I would definitely say the Cowboys.
I'm ready to say the Cowboys, bro.
Because they're so used to doing so well. This has got to be a real.
And then you realize a lot of Cowboys fans out here. Then
Yes.
you know what I mean? So you know they.
That fan break. I mean, the Jets and the Bears, we kind of expect that.
Yeah.
And me and her talked on Thursday. We could throw the Browns in there, but the Browns listen.
It doesn't even make that cut.
Right. No, I didn't put it.
They're below those three.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the Browns alone because I took y'all to the division. I
did too.
And I'm not gonna put that in there. But
the game hasn't started today yet, so
right.
y'all got
You never know.
The Saints. So,
They can win that game.
So
The
we'll
Browns
see.
can win the game. Their defense is still good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we all agreed about that. We're gonna all say the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So we got Thursday night. The Eagles, they defeated the Commanders. It was a good game, 26-18. Your boyfriend, he's a big Eagles fan.
Yeah.
I was talking to him. I'm sure he was frustrated watching the game.
Yes.
But
He hates the late night games too.
man, we
Keeps
get
him
it-
up. He's all worked up at
oh
midnight
man,
still.
yeah. Then you can't sleep after the
He's gotta
game.
get up to go to work.
Yeah. So
Man, I was trying to watch that game. I was stuck at work. Like, dang.
I think as the older we get, man, I can't stay out late like I used to,
Yeah.
man. I get a little older, man. But yeah, that was that. And then now we're gonna get into the we had a Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, you guys.
Dude.
Yeah. Jeez.
So
Man,
listen,
can I get a shot of that real quick?
so the women's fight was excellent. That was a great fight. Well, first of all, Netflix sucks. They had everybody in the
wow.
world streaming.
Yeah.
They had so many breakdowns.
Yeah.
My opinion on that fight, look, Mike is 58 years old. He did okay, but I don't think he should be in the ring. But I hope he stays out of the ring. They had so much hype to that fight, but it was all about money, man. Jake Paul, but I like the respect that Jake Paul gave him at the end. Looked up to him and all that. I like that. Helped Mike out a lot. What do you think about the fight?
Well, I will say that I didn't quite make it to the fight. I think I was ready at 10. I'm like, wait, 10, 11?
Yeah,
Then it was
yes,
midnight.
yes.
And I was texting back and forth my general manager here because we had it on here. I'm like, you got to keep me updated because I didn't want to log in at home and have to do something. Like that would be our luck day tonight at home, logging in, and no longer there. So we were checking back and forth, and I'm like, what happened? He's like, round 5. So I know that. So I will say, I'll be the first to admit, I didn't see it. I do know it went to at least around 5, just because I got an update about that. But from what I hear, it wasn't very exciting, and it
First round was
and it
exciting,
started
100%.
way later than everyone thought it should, and the Netflix was having a hard time. I mean, I can imagine everyone just ended up turning it off because it's just spinning and spinning.
It was buffering so bad. I talked to Worm about it too. It was like, after I got off the phone with him, it was just buffering. It was buffering.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I know, they were turning it off and turn it back on, turn it off.
Yeah,
turn
that's
it
what
back
I had to do.
I got to the point I just got irritated
I think
with
the
it.
way that Jason saw it was just like after it was done, you could watch it again.
Oh.
So that like he was watching because he couldn't. Like, it was like 1:30 in the morning or something.
Yeah, everybody
It was like
watched it.
replay, so he watched it that
You
way.
had celebrities at the fight restreaming it on Instagram, getting millions of views because Netflix was so bad.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they were at the fight on
Just
their
like stream
phone.
for viewers.
Yeah, like
That's
the Megatron,
crazy.
the big screen. They were
Yeah.
showing that on their Instagram,
wow.
and it had like 6.6 million views on their Instagram.
Oh wow.
Thank you, sir. I didn't know.
Fun fact.
Yeah, right.
Fun fact.
Well, thank you there, brother. I appreciate that because I didn't know that myself.
Yeah,
So
geez.
it was, they had so much hype to the, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, Mike, you're 58 years old. You got your money. Don't go back in the ring anymore. You're 58 fighting a 27-year-old. That's just way ridiculous.
Yeah.
Couple
Hey,
things
out
on
to
that
him.
fight too, man. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people lost money. I feel like
Yeah, I did see
everyone I
people.
talked to was pretty Debbie Downer yesterday.
I mean, you can't put your money on Mike. Mike's 58 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, I don't like Jake Paul at all, but he's a great entertainer. He's YouTube on this. Let's be honest, Mike wasn't better.
There's nothing to bet it.
I think
I didn't bet it.
I think everyone was watching those Tyson videos for verdict one. He was practicing.
Yes,
It was like
yes.
getting all like, oh,
They were working
hell
everybody
yeah.
up with that. Oh, look, he
You know,
hit
yeah.
me. I was like, I was watching the videos too. He was in the bag. Ridiculous.
So I think a lot of people thought for sure, like, oh, he's got it, and he's like, he's a legend. Let's get, let's be honest.
It's Mike.
And so I think the nation actually wanted that to happen on top of, again, he is a legend and he is great. But yeah, I mean, hey, again, power to him for getting out there.
Absolutely.
Make that extra money one last hurrah, but you know,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm not knocking him at all.
No, I ain't either, but
Yeah, just Netflix. If we're gonna knock anyone,
Yeah,
First
no,
of all,
I-
Netflix, don't ever
Let's
show
not
nothing like that
Netflix.
again.
trash.
yeah,
You gotta have two different. You gotta have two different places running it. You should have
Yeah.
YouTube and Netflix. I know Netflix is about getting their money, and I'm all about getting money. But you had everybody in America on that
Yeah.
clout, and they, man, come on, man, because it was mine was just spinning and spinning and spinning.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
keep backing out of mine and logging
Yeah.
back in. I was
It
mad.
was
Like,
crazy.
Netflix was more cheeks than that Tyson interview where he laid it all out.
Facts.
Yeah.
Then I don't care what nobody said. That girl got robbed on that match.
She did. She did.
got robbed.
She did.
yeah. So I didn't see that. I didn't see the girls.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
seen
that
it. It
was
was a-
good.
you
You still can watch it on. You can get on Netflix right now and watch it. I'm gonna tell you
So I
that
didn't
fight was
see
great.
that.
To me, it was a good fight. Actually, it was
It's a
better than
rematch
the
for
Mike
him.
Tyson fight.
That's what everyone's
honestly.
saying, just more
But I ain't gonna lie.
action.
That girl,
She got robbed.
kinda cheated.
She got- she
That
did.
other girl, she cheated
What, so
big
what
time.
happened?
The girl would headbutt her like 2 or 3 times. And it was just, I mean, like I said, the other girl was tagging her, but
Wow.
It was a good fight.
yeah, it was.
The fight before that was good too. The two Mexican guys, that was a great
He's
fight.
having established.
That was so powerful. That was great. They were banging. I mean, it was like I said. You can watch it on Netflix now, and people say, "Well, I'm over. I watched the first 3 fights. I'm good." Tyson fight, I was good on it.
Man, I feel like I should have watched the Lakers game watching that Mike Tyson fight.
Facts. So what I did today is I kind of threw it around a little bit. So we got so we're gonna go ahead and pick. You have your pick. Who you're gonna pick? So I'll start it off and then ask you. So before we get out of here, so I got the Ravens and Steelers at 1 o'clock today. I'm gonna take
division of the
I'm gonna take the Steelers. That's my dad's team.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna say the Ravens.
I mean, they're in your conference.
Both are,
anyways.
yeah.
So
I
didn't expect that.
yeah, I
didn't
think
expect
the
that.
Ravens.
Okay. Warren?
I'm rocking with the Ravens, man.
Damn, 2-1 up here.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the
little-
Ravens.
Outnumbered.
I don't know, I don't know, man. I just feel like the Ravens are gonna win it.
Okay, so then we got the Falcons at the Broncos. I'm gonna take. I don't like the Falcons. I'm gonna take the Broncos. I'm gonna roll with my man Levi. That's his team. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Sheriff?
Yeah, that is kind of a tough one. I'm gonna say the Falcons.
The Falcons. Okay.
They stuck with
Man.
it too. I feel like. Yeah.
Okay. Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins? We know you're not gonna go with Kirk Cousins because you're a Minnesota Viking guy. You do not like Kirk Cousins.
I'm rocking with the Broncos.
Ah.
Rocking with the Broncos. Just for you, Levi.
Okay. So now I got the Chiefs at the Bills.
Oh.
I'm gonna take the Bills. I do not like. I do
Oh, it's
not,
at the Bill. What's the
it's-
weather like? Is it snowy?
Oh.
What are the weather conditions? that'll change my answer.
I'm gonna take the Bills because listen. They don't have their receivers, but I love Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He's a monster. He's getting so much better in the red zone. He's so dangerous, and I feel like Amari Cooper's going to play today, and I think that's going to help them out. They got a good running. They got a great defense. I'm going to take the Bills. Patrick Mahomes. Listen, I'm not a Swiftie fan. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're right. She's in the audience, or she's up in the press box. You're looking for where she is out on. She's attractive.
Or
all
when she
the way.
arrives, walking
Yeah,
through the
they got her
tunnel, it's like
on
this.
top notch. Nick, you got something to say?
It's at Bill Stadium, 50 degrees, partly cloudy.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. He's just not
I'm
a
still
kid.
gonna go with the Bills. I was hoping maybe it'd be snowy or something
Yeah,
there, so
let's
they
go,
have
let's go, let's
one
go.
up. But I'm gonna say the Bills still.
Worm?
Bills. I like Josh Allen, man.
Okay,
so I'm going
okay.
with the Bills.
So we got Sunday night. I was talking to your cook, and we were both saying that's like a sleeper game. I'm not even gonna sleep. The Bengals, sorry, Miss Amanda, and the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Bengals because I don't really care for Harbaugh. Sunday night is at the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Bengals. I really feel like Joe Burrow's gonna get busy. I still wish they had their running back, but they got another running back that does okay. Jamar Chase is about to get busy. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
It's a tough.
Who you take?
Well, I was at the Browns-Chargers game a few weeks ago, so I'm just gonna pick the Bengals
right.
because, I mean, I probably shouldn't. They're in our division, but I'm still mad at that. Either way, I
You wash your hands
washed
of
my
that.
hands of that
Hey,
one.
wash your hands. I like it. Wash your hands of that.
I don't care. I don't care about that one.
Okay.
I'm rolling with the Bengals, man.
Okay.
I represent Ohio, man.
Yeah.
So the last one we got, We got the Texans at the Cowboys. I know we feel like I've been talking about the Cowboys so much, but I'm not trying to be negative
That's an
towards
easy
them.
answer,
Texans versus the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Texans. Is that
How
the
are the
Cowboys?
Texans doing? I guess
Well, the Texans.
They ain't doing too bad.
Okay.
What's their
Last Sunday night, me and Nick were talking on the phone before they played. You know, the Texans is good. They're very good. C.J. Stroud's a great quarterback. They're banged up in the receiver. You got one guy out, another guy come back in. The Cowboys they have no answer for them.
they're due for a win though, the Cowboys. So yeah, I could see them maybe.
against Texas,
Maybe
though?
pull.
I don't know about that quarterback they got. I mean, they're going to need a miracle.
Yeah, that's right. 'cause
He
we
was
were
on the ball how
talking.
many times last Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh man,
It's quite a bit.
I don't know. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to take the Texans. You going to take the Texans?
Yeah, I'll take the
Word?
Texans. Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Nick.
I go with my boy Charles.
Holla at me, Nick. What you got, man?
Nico Collins is back with the Texans. They got some weapons back, so
Okay.
I'm going to take the Texans
Yeah.
easy. I think the Cowboys, I think they're done with the season.
They been done when dude got hurt. Sorry, Cowboy. Madonna, I love you. That's my baby sister. She a big, huge Cowboys fan. Sis, I love you. But your team suck right now. But I love you, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, thank you for having us on.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for
You guys got
having
to
me.
come check out Cock and Bull, man, and come see Sarah.
You might see me as the bouncer next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she might
We're
put
We're giving him a
bounce.
job. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all come
We'll
check
get
it
you a
out.
nachos.
That'll work. I love to eat.
Right. You guys come check out the Cock and Bull. It's a beautiful establishment. It's right across from the Mud Hen Stadium. They have opening night here for baseball. It's a big, beautiful atmosphere, man. Like I said, thank you for having us.
Thank
on board.
Yeah, thanks
You know
for
what I'm
coming.
saying? Live right, do right. Y'all gonna be all right. See you guys later.
Bless.
Peace.